Today, I want to talk about hair growth cycles and the importance of understanding and actually recognizing what they are. So, if you have a client that's joined you and has previously been using hair removal creams or shaving, their hair growth cycle is likely all to be at different levels. The hair growth cycles we're talking about are anagen, catagen, and telogen. And the main one I want to focus on is the most important one because this is the one that gives the longevity of your wax. So, in other words, the amount of time your client is without hair. That is anagen. And anagen is where the hair is still connected to the bulb. So, if I do a diagram here of the skin, the hair follicle, and the hair coming out of the hair follicle, and this down here is just going to be the bulb it's connected to, that it has grown from, that is feeding all the blood and nutrients in order for that hair to grow. So an anagen hair is the most desirable hair for us to remove because it will mean your client will remain hair-free for longer. The catagen and telogen phases of hair growth are where the hair disconnects and where a new hair begins growing. So how to recognize that you've removed an anagen hair when you remove your peelable wax patch or your strip, if you're using strip wax, is to actually have a look at the hair that you've removed, and you'll actually be able to see a bulb on the end of the hair. Quite often it will be dark in color, and sometimes it will also have a white sheath on the hair to identify that you've got the full length of the hair. So when you've got a client coming over from shaving or hair removal creams, it's quite common that all the different cycles are at different levels. It's going to take about 3 to 4 waxes over a 3 to 4 week period in order to regulate that hair growth cycle so that the majority of hairs are in anagen. So it's important to advise our clients that they won't be without hair necessarily for 2 or 3 weeks with their first few waxes, but they'll get some soft, light regrowth. But once they get into a cycle, then the hair growth will relax a little bit and the longevity of being without that hair will become longer.